Hi, I'm Cynthia Saffir, and this is Marci Barrett. Our company is called Elder Resolution Partners, and we are elder care mediators. We've found, since we've been in practice, that families that find themselves in conflict, usually adult siblings, fighting about how best to take care of an aging parent, or how to use family resources, any number of issues, don't really know where to look for help that can get them through the conflict so that they can make some useful and lasting decisions. Often they look for a mediator like us.
And before we get too far, we want to say we don't like the word mediation. Mediation suggests something that's very formal and legal, and that's not what we do. What we do is hold facilitated family meetings. We get your family together around the table to talk, and we as the neutral structure the conversation so that everyone can express their concerns, openly discuss issues, explore options, and help make a plan for the future.
Someone once asked us why someone would hire us, because they aren't used to bringing a neutral or someone outside of the family in to help facilitate a family conversation. But what we found, and certainly this is true in our families, that a lot of families can't have the type of conversation that they need to have at the time when a parent is aging or there's some type of crisis, and they really need to have a calm, organized conversation rather than it disintegrating into screaming and fighting.
There's subjects that families just don't want to talk about, or they're just not used to it. They didn't grow up in an atmosphere where you had discussions about feelings or deep issues. What was it like in your family, Cynthia?
Yeah, we didn't talk about stuff like that generally. We had fights if there was something big going on and there were emotions flying. It was fighting. But we didn't sit down and talk about what was going to happen when my parents aged or as it looked like the end of their life was coming. It just wasn't something any of us felt comfortable with. How about you, Marci?
Yeah, in my family, if it was something scary like the news, we didn't talk about it. And if it was fighting, yeah, maybe when my sister and I were teenagers, we were fighting. But if my parents were ever having a discussion about something, it certainly wasn't done with us present.
So basically the answer to this person's question is sometimes you need to have the conversation, and you just can't make it work without bringing somebody else in. And as Marci described, we come into those situations and help the family get through the conversation, and even hopefully in the process establish a better way to communicate about those types of issues in the future.
So in our next video, if you tune in, you'll hear about some families who we've helped and the types of things we've talked about. Thanks.
Hope to see you then.